Hi, Nicole and Ingrid and Janet. We are so excited to show you our Meetup kit that we've prototyped. Please forgive all of the kludginess and all of the DIY-ness. It was definitely a work in progress, and we're really excited to get your feedback so we can continue to make improvements. So just treat this as an exercise in your imagination because you've got to fill in a lot of gaps. This is Bennett. He's our amazing intern who helped design this, and he's going to walk us through the different parts of the kit, and I'll also be sort of jumping in to add a little bit of detail as well. So first we're going to show you the outside of the box.
All right, so here you can see on the front we just have a big headlining image with the logo and then the URL to go to view various meetups. On the side here, you'll see in blue we have a brief description of what a Scratch Ed meetup is, with some imagery to go along with that. On this other side, we have a diagram of what's inside the kit, and it's color-coded. So you start with setup, things that'll help you, set up the event. Then you have hosting, which is just a set of supplies to help you, implement the meetup. And lastly, we have the celebrate section, which is basically just full of swag and things to hand out to celebrate your meetup. And on the orange side here, this would be a translucent sheet of plastic so that when you're holding the kit, you can actually look inside on the side and kind of see what's going on inside. And also just, on the top we have this illustration signifying what a meetups kit is, or what happens at a meetup. So let's take a look inside.
All right, 3 sections.
Yeah, so like I said, we have setup, hosting, and celebrating. In the setup section, we have some big posters in here. One of them is, here, I'll show you.
Yeah, unfurl it.
I feel like Bill Nye or something.
Yeah.
So these are signs to put up, around the doors and things like that to signify to participants where the meetup is going to happen.
And they'll be laminated so you can write on that dotted line to say, like, you could write an arrow or you could write the name of the room. And these are intended to be reusable.
Right, so, hi, you just find a door, put it right there. And yeah, like Willa said, write down maybe an arrow or the room number of where things are. And then we also have
the funniest element of the kit so far.
Yes.
But that we're really excited about, and we hope you are too. Won't be made of paper.
Yeah. So this is a giant agenda that you can write in about when certain parts of the meetup will happen. Do you think I can do this by myself?
We'll see. Okay. Let me know if you want help.
Okay.
So this is what the giant schedule looks like when it's unfurled. And it has 3 sections. It has, do you want to reference to them, Bennett, as I talk about them? So it's got the space that you'll recognize as the schedule. And those dots are for filling in like time ranges. And it's got over to the right, what do you want to learn today? Which is where people will put their post-its when you start facilitating the schedule building. And then it has a sharing sign-up section, sort of to encourage that part of the meetup to happen, so that like during the meetup people can come up and write up their name. And this will be made out of laminated paper, and we're not exactly sure if it's possible to build this in the way that we envision, but we're hoping that it'll be very reusable. So what else is in the kit?
All right, in the setup section we have a few things. We have noticed that in the past something missing from meetups, at least during setup phases, is music. So we have a branded speaker for for people to play music on. We also have a charger. This could be for phones, things like that.
It's for the organizer, so you can like very easily set things up.
Right.
as soon as you walk into the space.
Yep, and then we have a few table tents.
And we'll have a bunch of those, right? We just have 2 here to show you, but we'll probably have, what was it, 6?
Yeah, I think
Great.
6. So these will just kind of signify where certain things are happening. And these will be double-sided.
So this one's like the URL and learning together, our slogan, and it'll say the same thing on the other side. And this one is after sessions have been decided, this will be laminated and you can reuse them again and again. And you can fill in what's happening where, so it's easy for people to figure out where to go in the room. So what's in the host section?
In the host section, we have various markers. We have dry erase markers. We have permanent markers for use on Post-its and things like that. We also have Post-its. We have a few different colors of Post-its, and we also have name tags for each participant. And for the host, we have a sketchbook. So this is for things like, brainstorming together, note-taking, facilitation of the meetup itself. Okay, so what's in the Celebrate section?
So in the Celebrate section, we have all these things that are supposed to be fun for participants and help participants feel connected to the network. And as you guys know, we're trying to distinguish ourselves from Scratch, and we're trying to make ourselves, have a brand. So we've got stuff that's branded with Scratch Ed Meetups. We've got a lanyard, we've got Tattly temporary tattoos, we've got Scratch Ed Meetup stickers, we've got Scratch Ed Meetups USB that's going to have the creative computing guide on it. And we have the funniest thing of all, which is a fortune teller that will have constructionist ideas for Scratch in the classroom. So there's obviously not enough space, nor can we pay for enough stuff for all participants to have all of this different swag. The idea is you'll have a smattering of swag that you can pass out, and then if people want more, they can go to our online shop and get more.